Well, good morning. Welcome back to another race in the dirt racing series. This is season 11, race 3. This one's going to be a points race taking place out on the Three Musketeers course in France. Segments in play for the points race are sprint segments. There's quite a few on this course. I haven't studied them all, to be honest. Yes, guess that I'll go when the rest of the pack goes on it. The race in this one, obviously, again, currently Velo level platinum. I'm racing up in a category, 2 categories above me to help out the level racing esports team. So training goals for me on this one, try and stay with them as long as I can and not give in and keep going to the bitter end. I'm expecting this one to be quite brutal. They'll probably attack the sprint and then ease off a little bit, so I just need to have a bit of momentum and go with him on that. Like I say, yeah, racing 2 categories above me, and I'm nowhere near the fitness I was last year. Got down to category C on Zwift, racing score 650 something, I think, and Velo racing score platinum now, dropped down from categories above, can't remember. Not really been bogged down with the categories and stuff, just wanted to get back and doing some racing. This time slot then is the American Atlantic time slot. 31 in the field at the moment, probably going to be a few more. Just gives me a chance, 2 minutes to go, to say if you haven't already liked and subscribed to the channel, please do so. It is free, doesn't cost you anything to do that, and hopefully when I bring out new content and new live streams to you, you find them beneficial as I go back to doing some of the recon videos later on this year. So please do support the channel. It has grown really well over the last year or so as I'm coming back into my fitness journey again now. Hopefully the content might reach out to some of you that are also restarting your fitness journeys as well. So today then, Three Musketeers. You know, it's got the aqueduct on in there somewhere. I don't know which way, if it's reverse or forwards. It should be an interesting little race. I try my hardest to make it entertaining and stay with the group as long as I can. Yeah, someone's just put in the chat the first sprint at 5.5 kilometers. It's a 30-kilometer race roughly, 192 meters of elevation, I think it is. All the details are in the description below this video, along with a link to the dirt racing series. For this race, I'm racing on the Zwift ride with a Wahoo Kicker Core 2. The new setup, there is a video on the channel as well about that. That's going really well, enjoying it. So let's see how we get on with this one. Getting the fan ready because I know I'm going to need it in a minute. Funky bed hair as well, just to add to it. 36 in the field now. Let's get the cadence settled in. realised he's got a massive lead in. 37.7 kilometre race, not 32 that the route is. So hi Martin, for joining the chat. We get a nosebleed if I stay at the front here. Got carried away with myself on the front there, didn't I? Pay for it later. Whew. All bubbling up ready for that first sprint, aren't they? Whew. Worked a bit harder there than I wanted to. The aqueduct comment's probably going to do me. I'm not going to be able to hold watts per kilo. that heart rate's come down a bit. I just need to sit in. Few rollers in a minute. Yellow's draftable and so is blue. You know, my cadence is all over the place. Ah. That's nice not to be dropped after 10 minutes. Good luck at the chiropractor, Mr. Baggers. Hopefully that back's getting better and back on the bike and enjoying it again. Jumped in at the right time because I haven't been dropped yet. Probably will do. I've done more than 10 minutes, which is good. I even managed to get to the front at one point. Quickly went back into the pack, but I just leveled up to level 39. Fiddler. Glad to hear about that, mate. Gotta really protect it and manage it best you can, buddy. I know we've got a strong rider down in front that's following the move, so Whew. Enjoy the cracking. Ah. 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 Done. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Ah. Ah. Keep that heart rate down. Ah. Ah. Ah, come on. Right, gone. Legs are gone. Ah. So that take acid in my legs. Can't get my heart rate down. Not getting oxygen in. Ah. Give it a good bash for 30 minutes. Ah. Felt like I had a good 20-minute power there in the group. Cadence was a little bit erratic. My heart rate tops out at 176. So I know when I'm in the 170s, I'm going to be struggling at that sort of level for too long. And yeah, I just needed to bring it down. Needed to get the heart rate down and try and control it a bit more. But being a points race, it's very on and off. This has got to be, I think there's 11 sprint segments on this course, and I think only 4 or 5 of them are in play. So when you're racing later, just study which ones they are and follow the right moves. For me, well, I'll leave the stream running, but yeah, paid it halfway. Respectable power figures for 30 minutes. I am racing 2 categories above me, so I know I hear you all shout, why didn't you race in your own race category? To be fair, this morning time slot suited me when we did the Zwift Racing League, so I stayed with the team in it, and they've supported me even though I've dropped down the category. So the points race, I guess there's finishing points in place, so I'll stay till the bitter end. You never know, other people might pull out, and that'll bump me up a bit, but for now, I'm sort of in no man's land. 45 seconds off the pace now, and 40 seconds ahead of the nearest person behind me, so manage this as a zone 1, zone 2 cool down now. If I have to do anything near the end, then I shall. Whew. Next 2 sprints back to back, is it? They're going to come in at about 24, 25k, I suppose. I suppose I'll give them a little tip. I won't be the first through the line, but I could try to pass this, but that's very unlikely with nobody around me to draft off of. Yeah, all the orange figures on the right hand side at 12.6 watts per kilo there by one of the coalition riders. Heard have joined the battle there. A couple of the level riders have got amongst it as well. They're a minute down the road just doing a sprint segment. Yeah, clearly the next sprint segment is in play. Some of them have done it in like 18 seconds, so. I don't think I've got the legs for it, to be honest. And rider behind me is catching me now, but he's got to pace too much, haven't I? No, I ain't got it straight. Just backing off because I'm not really getting on anyone down the road. The next rider down the road, one of my own level riders, so yeah, 22 seconds behind me, the next rider. Gonna let them catch me, I think. That'd give me a kick at the backside then to actually work, wouldn't it? I'm that far behind me now. Could have about 10 k's of racing with them if they catch me, which is what I'm hoping they're going to do. And then see if they've got a bit of battle in them then. Some of them that are clearly the one that's 2 minutes behind me, sprinting like hell in that segment. Oh, this rider must nearly be on me now. The teammate ahead's gradually dropping back as well. I don't know if he's injured or hurt himself, but he's not putting out a lot of watts. Okay. Alright, here we go. Three seconds out and closing. Russ Cincy from Bourbon or Bourbon. "28 metres behind me and closing." Here we go then. On me now. Just as we get to the rollers. Teammates going around the corner as well. Yeah, it's a long race for sure. It does ease between the sprints, but just be mindful which sprints you're racing for. Not all 11 of them are in play. Looks like S. Wilkie from OTR's had a good day in the old sprint jerseys, doesn't it? Definitely can close 1 minute 20 in 5K. The battle will come between the three of us for the line. What I need to do at some point, maybe this week or next, is actually find a category race that's the right category for me, probably over an hour distance, and test myself in the right category, because thinking category C races, I could probably hold my own a bit better. Racing, what's this? Amethyst or something, I think I put it as. A couple of categories above what my velo racing is. I'm never going to hold a watts per kilos, but what it is doing is making me work hard in the first 20 minutes of a race, which is all good. yeah, maybe having a step down to my own category will build me a bit more confidence. Happy with the power figures that I put out at the start of the race, but those figures are slightly less. I'll probably have to hold it for longer. So I was going to do some of the Zwift games, but even trying to find a decent category that's suitable and that's really hard. So well, you have to be mindful of this. I think it's an uphill finish. So I come from the back, you're going to have to attack hard and try and stay on it. And I might have to jump before they do and attack, as I'll just be reactive. If I save that final power up until the final kilometre, so I'm just sitting the wheels here, and then hopefully me and my teammate can jump rush Cincy. We're all going to have the same thing. It's going to be a bit cat and mouse, I think. I don't want to chase down my own rider. That's his point then. .8k to go. Push on the front there. I know Greg from Level's got a bit of a kick on him, so you want to come detached from the back. This isn't where I want it to be. First, he's just slowing, letting him free. This could play out a bit wrong. We're massively playing cat and mouse now. Kilometre to go. We're all going to come down to gearing and timing, I think. Like half a K to go. .4 of a K. Nah. Too reactive. Enjoyable, that one. Whew. Yeah. Turn this fan off a second. Yeah, that one was enjoyable. Obviously, a patch in the middle of it there where I eased off, purely because I was dropped and just reverted back to a bit of a recovery, zone 1, zone 2, and but enjoyable. Gaz got 12. I haven't seen Gazzy, anyone up there? We had 4 or 5 of us in this race. Maybe not then. But yeah. Route complete. Thought I'd done it before, but yeah, just didn't have enough in that sprint, reacted. And to be fair, looking at the figures, look, me and the other rider seems to be pretty matched for figures at the end. So yeah, picked at the sprint. At least this time it wasn't by an 8-year-old. But yeah, things to learn from that video. Firstly, probably ride in the right category for your ability. But the races tonight, if you're taking part, not all of the sprint segments are in play. Just do a bit of research about which ones are, when they pop up. Maybe just scribble down a note of when the kilometres they come are, So you've got some idea when the race will pick up for those sprints. Although after the sprints, you push through the sprint banner, you can get back on, and it seemed to settle down in our race. As you saw, the first 30 minutes I could hold it, but then at the pace that they were doing, couldn't hold on any longer after that. But that was a good one, enjoyed it. Another hour of training in the legs, gradually getting stronger. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and please do so. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I shall hopefully catch you next time. Don't forget, thumbs up, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.